Here throughout the day as well, alongside me as a number of players sit out today. An opportunity with playoffs already wrapped up to get a couple young guys some looks and mix up the squad a little bit here today. But a few of the regulars in as well. Should be a good one here. Wet conditions for the women's game earlier didn't really come down, but right after rain started to pour, and been a wet weekend here in Abbotsford and in the area, so had to move away from the grass field over here on the turf today. We'll see how that affects the play here today, the wet turf, as UVIC with possession in their own end here. Cornwall looks for some space. No options really opening up, and finally Moody plays the long ball over across half, and getting stopped right there, but Beecroft does well to gain possession back. Sadu on the back end now will have an opportunity to move things forward, but good job there by Cameron to get head on. Couldn't keep possession, and chance here now for Malin to run onto one. Nothing doing there, and just about a opportunity for Suga to come forward. Dylan Lee in the middle now, over to Beecroft, and middle of the field plugged up here from both sides. Not a lot of space out here. Finally, they work one down the side. Suga now in his possession, looking towards the middle. Saw Lee there, but a good job by Cameron to close out the space, and an opportunity here now to come forward, but the ball just a little bit ahead of the reach of Roland Mansell there. Mansell playing that lone striker position at the top right now. Injured for a lot of the start of the season, has had a great second half of the year here, coming on with a couple goals and making an impact in recent games. Vikes now with a little possession. Slowing it down, waiting for something to open up as the ball comes towards the sidelines. Kept in on the head by Ritter West, who tried to play it off. They have it stolen right there, and here comes Malin forward now. Burst down the wing. Mayland beats the first, but runs into the secondary help of the defense there. Getting a foot in there is Jordan Gill. Going to be out for a throw. Long throw here up for grabs, but Gill retreats and gets that one first. Now, battle in the middle, sees the Vikes run out of space and concede a throw here. Gill, a first-year player, getting a look here in the starting lineup today. And he'll get a chance to reset on the throw here again. Gill looking for Mansell, who plays the header, and now it comes across. Not a lot of green jerseys in that area, though, and keeper able to just watch it out the back line. It's Matthew McConnick in the net here today for UVic. On the other side, Jackson Cokes getting a regular start as well on the other side. We're going to be on record watch today for Cokes, just 2 saves away from the program record held by Mark Village. 3 will earn him that record. Record watch the last couple weeks for a number of these Cascades, as Mateo Brazina has entered the record books in a couple regards in his own right. Last time we saw them at home, grabbing that single season assist record, and with a goal and an assist Friday night at Trinity, or against UBC, saw him grab the single season points record and puts him into 3rd all-time in career points as well for the Cascade side here in his 3rd year. The Vikes now, for the first time, down inside the Cascades' final third, but they'll retreat back on their own side of half here as they regroup the center backs back and forth, and now down that far side they'll find a little bit of space as Tugwell sends one down the line. Second pass in towards the box, and trying to get something into a dangerous area was Larson. Couldn't find it there, but he will win a corner for his side. First corner of the match for either side. First set piece here for the Vikes, and giving instructions out here as Harry Ritter West gets set. The lefty looking to swing this one in. All the Vikes in the mix are right there down near Cowks. He'll try and get something into that danger area, in towards the back post, and too much on it as he didn't give Tugwell much of an angle on the backside. So the Cascades survive the first corner, nothing doing there, and goal kick taken quickly by Szymanski. Gill up the wing, looking for Mayland. Well done to control that by him. And he'll look back to Gill. Szymanski wants it back. Szymanski thought for a moment about playing something over the top. The forward closes out on him, and he finds Gill. And that one just out of play for a throw here. Mayland unable to control there, and Vikes thought they won the throw there. Looked like it might have been off Mayland, but nothing doing on the argument there. Mayland looking towards the middle. Who can come away with this one? Gill heads it towards the middle, and finally the Vikes able to clear as Suga goes down on the attempt over the top there. The defender going for that header came right through him. No foul called by the referee there, but going down hard on the play. Suga going to be able to shake this one off as he gets up slow. The captain on the other side, Alex Moody, the one taking him down there. No foul call, and Suga's going to walk this one off as he gives a thumbs up to the bench over here and be okay to continue as his side will have to defend here. Vikes on the throw, and they're able to retain possession. They'll retreat back to the back line and work it all the way across, switching the field here as they find some space on this near side. Ritter West looking for some space, cut off right there by Mayland. Good play to intercept. Mayland after the steal looking to move things forward. Good ball play forward, and Mansell just about a chance to get in alone, but defender did well to close him out there in the end. Napier Ganley looking for some options. Finds Tugwell on the far sideline. Archie Tugwell looking for some options. He'll play it to the middle in a quick passing sequence. Sees them evade all the bodies in the middle. They'll have to reset as the Cascades keep their shape and move across with their coverage here. And good coverage there. Sees them steal it with Lee, but his link up play to Suga just a little off. So the Cascades, good pressure here early in the first 10 minutes or so, keeping the Vikes down here on this side of half. The Vikes looking to work out of it. Looked like there might be space for a moment for Evan Larson to move forward, but
yeah,
his first touch.
Agree the Cascades had a good start here. Hopefully they can keep it moving forward into this half.
Voice you hear there. First player to join us here today, Adrian Consiglio, not suited up here today, watching his guys from the sideline. Thanks for joining us in the booth for a little bit here, Adrian.
Of course, I'm glad to be here. I got too many yellow cards. Had to take a break today. couldn't miss the playoffs.
Yeah, not worth the risk for sure. And you know your guys will be ready out there today to take care of business for you. Good job on a good season though, and able to afford your guys the opportunity to sit out with the playoffs already locked up. It hasn't been a couple years since the boys have been in playoffs, and just have been a great effort really from you guys from the start of the season. Like, was it just a better kind of attitude, better environment just coming into the season overall? You guys were just all over it right from the start.
Yeah, definitely. I think after, especially last year, a lot of the guys stuck around, and we knew to build off that. And then at the beginning of the season, even the coaching polls, you can see they ranked us. I think they had us like 10th or something, and we knew within ourselves that we were way better than that. And we just wanted to prove a lot of people wrong this year.
That's huge, yeah. Without a doubt, you guys will put that 10th to shame with 4th place probably in terms of record-wise here to finish this one off. Top 5 after the coaches poll had you 10th. Got to feel good. And no, like you mentioned too, not just this season, but boys really built off a really strong end of last season.
Yeah, definitely. Our spring season, we went into the CAG Cup, winning it actually, and I think that just built off that confidence going into the season. We had a lot of trust within each other after that.
Definitely. It showed here all year as Calx plays that one short, and Szymanski now pressures on him. He'll have to be quick to work out of trouble here. Vikes steal, but the forward there, Cole Michael, just a little bit, pardon me, Michel, just a little bit aggressive on his attempted tackle there. Dale Lee move forward. Szymanski now back on it, and that one well out of play here as the wind really starting to go as well here with the rain. Looked earlier today like it might be a decent day for some football here in Abbotsford, but I'm sure the boys don't mind playing no matter the circumstances. The Vikes all the way back to their own side, and bit of a wasteful ball there. Looking for Michel over the top, but Calx is able to corral that one no problem. Calx now will pick it up. He's going to slow things down a little bit, give the boys a quick breather, wait for them to take shape up the pitch here, and now he lays it down, looking deep towards the area of Mansell and Malin. Mansell, good ball over towards Malin, but just a little behind him in the end. Kevin Malin, strong season for himself as well, also sitting top 5 in goals alongside Matteo Brzezina, just 2 behind him.
Yeah, Kevin was definitely one of those guys who missed last year, getting injured early on after his first goal. We knew he was going to come out flying this year.
Yeah, I know he looked good last year, but has found a whole nother gear here this year in his game on both sides of the ball, working hard back here to have to defend a little bit, and Calx able to scoop that one up. Down the sideline here now, a good opportunity to work forward. They gave him a little bit of space, and an errant ball there is dealt with difficulty by Tugwell. Beecroft looking to put a little pressure on there, forces the long ball where the Vikes aren't quite able to corral it just yet. Finally, they do come away with possession. Moving forward now, Verk. Vikes playing with it around the back end. Looking for some space in the middle. Well read there by Beecroft. Now a ball down the line. Placed very well for Mansell. Mansell controls well, and he'll take a step back, wait for a little help. Back up to Gill at the top. Plays one in towards the box and deflected into a dangerous area there, but the Vikes able to clear. And a foul committed there by Lee. Tom Lowndes giving some instructions there to Beecroft. Gotta love having a guy like Michael on your team. We see him play just about in every position out here this year.
Yeah, Michael's one of those guys, you call him the Swiss Army knife.
Exactly.
He kind of does everything for you. And he never complains. You know, he goes out there and he works his ass off, and sometimes he'll get a goal.
Absolutely. And he's not the only one. A few guys on this team like that have showed their versatility throughout this season, moving up and down the lineup as need be. Throw there on the far side here as long throw over top of the head of the first couple. Mansell tried to play it back in the area of Suga, nothing doing there, and the offside flag comes up on the other end. Flag goes up there, and Kelks will... Well, he looked like he might come over to play it, but Sadu will take care of the duties here, and the Cascades move their way up. He'll elect to take his short ball right back to him as now he does elect to play it long. Decent idea on the flick there, but just didn't quite have the bodies going forward to make the run. Throw coming for the Vikes as over 15 minutes into this first half now, and neither team with too great of opportunities yet. The Cascades carrying the play a little bit, been down on this end a little more so. Looking to keep that up here and put a little pressure on the keeper back there. Can they get possession out here and do that? Suga threw himself in the way, but somehow dribbling out of trouble there is Cameron. Not sure how he found the space there, and now Sadu uses his position there well to make sure Michel didn't get in alone. Lee with a quick little hesitation move there, but he gives it away, and now the Vikes reset. Beecroft goes and puts the pressure on, and so they'll have to reset all the way down to the keeper here, and McConaughey plays it out short. Captain here resets, and Ritter West looks to play it long, turned over there. Szymanski stepping up from his center back spot. He'll have to retreat now as the Vikes back in possession. Vikes looking for some space here. Elect to try and work it through the middle. They do find a little room there, and now on the outside, Ritter West looked to cross it in. Nothing doing there, but he will win a corner for his side. Coming for the corner here, Napier Ganley going to be the one taking it from this near side. We saw the lefty on the far side. They'll switch it up. The righty on this one, trying to get an in-swinging ball here. Once again, all those bodies deep within the 6-yard box. Try and put something into the chaos there. Here comes the ball, and not a very good one as he put it well over everyone. The Vikes, though, do enough to at least stay on possession. Looking to work it back in. Flag stays down there, and an opportunity to come forward. But a strong back wall from the Cascades there forces them to reset. They try to come in now, and Szymanski gets up for the header and then dealt with well on the outside. And a go.
Yeah, well done there by Szymanski. He's been a brick wall back there for us this year for sure. Looking like a fifth year, only in his second year. So hopefully moving forward, he keeps this momentum.
Yeah, he has been an absolute unit back there this year, and seems like he's kept a little more discipline as well. He was quick to get the yellows last year. I guess you took the tough guy role over for him, taking over those yellows. But yeah, you know, he seems to be just, not that he wasn't great last year. He really came on as the season went along, but just more really in control this year.
Yeah, definitely. I spent a lot of time with Adam. We carpool a lot, so there's a lot of conversations about that last year, especially trying to make sure he keeps his head. And looks like now I gotta have those conversations this year. So
no, I think you're all right. But yeah, Szymanski been a rock back there. Him and Sadu, the everyday center back duo, play so well together there. And Malin gets a foot in there. Mansell tried to go to ground to poke that ball free, but kept in possession as Cameron worked it forward. Now on the outside, Ritter West trying to put the moves on, but Malin not falling for anything there. And the Cascades able to break free. On the counter now, the Vikes retreating well, and so having to slow up the play. Lee to the back line, Sadu will elect to play it all the way back to Caux, and a couple touches for the keeper right back to where it came from as they work it up the far sideline now. Lee into Beecroft trying to work the quick passing sequence up the field. Stops right there as Annie Ogby had it stripped off his foot, and off the throw they're able to keep possession. Sadu looking for something deep. The Vikes able to clear, but only as far as Beecroft, who collects in the middle, and bit of a bouncy field here today. Is that something the boys were talking about before the game, just kind of the differences, and with usually playing on the grass field over at Rotary?
Yeah, definitely. Play on the grass, the ball can move a little slower, it can slow down, and we just have to get ready for the turf today because I don't think we played on turf for a while now. Even last week going to Trinity Weston, we were on grass, so definitely have to prepare for that one mentally a lot.
And definitely the ball running out here a little more than we usually see today. Players starting to adjust, but we've seen a couple of errant balls so far just not quite be able to control. Then a good long ball here was right in the middle of Beecroft and Malin, just ended up in a tough spot there off the bounce and unable to control, but off a touch from the defender. They do win the corner, first of the match here, coming for the Cascades. And
yeah, we got a lot of big bodies in the box today, so hopefully Ida can maybe get his first goal of the season or Roland gets another one on the head today. It'd be nice to see that.
Dylan Lee will be the one in the corner, set for the delivery. Big boys, Sadu and Szymanski getting in the mix in there, and the referee going to slow it down here, wants to have a couple words with the players jostling inside the 18 here before he lets it go, and the jostling will continue just as soon as he blows that whistle. Here comes the ball from Lee. In towards the back post, getting up for it with Szymanski, but just a little too high up towards the top of the 18, and couldn't head anything in towards goal. We'll go for a Vikes throw.
It's really nice seeing the Cascade take advantage of the throw-ins in UVIC's half this half, stepping up high.
Yeah, and right on cue there. Beecroft able to control well off the throw. Ends up back to the back line. Sadu and Szymanski will pass back and forth as they wait for something to open up. Gill wants a long ball here now. Gill opened up some space there for Malin in the middle. Szymanski picked it out well, but that wet ball just skips away from him, and now a ball over the top. Szymanski does well to track it all the way. Gives Caux a bit of a tough one there, as looked like initially Szymanski thought the ball had enough pace to make it all the way back to Caux. Had to regroup real quick there once he realized that the keeper was going to have to make a play quick. So another corner here. Last one a little high on the delivery. Jack Napier-Ganley will be looking to put something in a little more dangerous spot here this time around. Here comes a ball in towards the front post, and this time a little too close to the front post as he puts that one right off the side netting. Caux and Szymanski play it short to each other there, playing pass back and forth. Szymanski tried to go over the top, and he'll have to regroup here quickly to get it out of trouble. Does so with a pass back to Kelks. Not out of trouble yet, but the Vikes retreating a little bit, give him some space. One on the 50-50 ball by the Vikes, and Mayland in for the steal. Well taken down by Mansell. Great little return ball to Mayland. He's got one to beat. Goes wide. He's got some space now. Gets something in towards goal, and Tugwell there to deflect it away, but a great individual effort there by Mayland. Wins a corner.
Yeah, I love to see that from Kevin. At any given moment in the game, you can just take the ball and make something happen out of nothing. So hopefully he gets another one going here today and we can get a goal from him.
Yeah, his speed in those situations down the wing has just been incredible to watch this year. Scoring and creating. Great wheels from number 11, and wins a corner for his side here. Second in the last couple minutes here for the Cascades. Last one out towards the top of that 18, just not quite in the spot he wanted. This one comes a lot lower in a dangerous spot, and getting up was Mansell, but putting it just wide. Good opportunity there. Probably the best of the game so far for either side. Moody with it in the middle here now, looking to play something over the top. He has a man making a run. Can he squeeze in there? No, Szymanski all over it, and this time he does have enough time to get the header back to Kelks. Kelks delivers the long ball this time. Mansell battling in the middle. Big ball off of this turf, and Suga will have a chance to come down on it, but just quite unable to control that bouncing ball in the middle there, and Vikes come away with possession. Vikes now looking to work it up. They switch the field here. Up the wing now, and chance to work something forward, but a great job to get a foot in there by Anogby.
Yeah, well done by Daniel. First start this season, first time in 18 this season. I'm looking forward to the rest of the game for him. I think he's going to do great today.
Yeah, the guy's got to be fired up to see a couple of those young guys get starts today.
Yeah, for sure. They've been a big part of the training sessions this season, and they definitely deserve a shot. So it's good to see them out there.
And great competition for them here today, as Vikes, very strong side going into the playoffs with a lot of momentum in their own right. Handed UBC their first loss of the season there last weekend, and just one loss on the season for them as well, as they come forward here, and an easy opportunity there for Kelks to get a save on the board. Should now just be one short of that program record, and he'll be happy if they come that easy all night. I'm assuming that was something the boys were well aware of coming into this game.
Yeah, I think I speak for everyone when I say I don't think there'd be a better way to end it than for him to gain those clean sheets. I think a lot of us thought he was 4 or 5 away, but turns out, well, currently he's 1 more away. So I think it's gonna be a very, very good milestone if he can hit it tonight.
Yeah, 1 more to tie, and 2 more should get him the record, as he already last weekend picked up the record for career wins. It's an awesome career there for number 25. Glancing header there, and lucky for the Vikes, it ends up right back in their possession, and a chance to come forward now. Good step up there by Sidhu. And foul committed after the turnover, as frustrated Vikes squad tries to win that ball back. Rain continues to fall here as we approach the half-hour mark now in this game here this afternoon from the turf field at Matsqui. A last-minute change of venue due to the rain. Continues to come down, and Szymanski now looking to play a Long ball in. Gets it deep in towards the 18, and Mansell. Good effort to try and get to that one first, but just did a little too much over the back of the defender. Seemed like this season, doesn't matter where you guys get a free kick from, Szymanski's gonna put it in a good area. What a boot he's got on him.
Yeah, that was definitely something we worked on in practice a lot. We knew going into the season we had a big team. We had a very big team, so we knew we could get some set pieces. Hopefully we get a few goals off us, and that was gonna elevate our game a lot more, definitely.
Yeah, 100% has worked throughout this season, and what a burst there from Daniel Aniogbe, who came flying to make sure he shielded off the forward, trying to reach the ball there and win a goal kick. Beecroft, the great ball there to the outside, and unable to keep possession, but they'll clear it out here now, and those quick little link-up passing plays, just a little more difficult in the elements here today to control. But a good job there, Beecroft, defensively again. And Beecroft with a burst here now. Looking for Malin on the outside. Malin right back to the middle, and Mansell was just too committed on his run going forward. The pass just behind him. Lee down the line here now. Another opportunity as Malin will slow it down this time. Quick little step over and then delivery. Great ball played in, and just about found Mansell right in the middle. The defender got there just in front of him, and another corner here for the Cascades.
Yeah, good defensive effort by UVIC there. Can't ask for much more than from Kevin there. We just got to get ahead on that one.
Right in between the two options. Just about had him at the near post. Just about had him in the middle, but they'll have to settle right now for a corner kick as Lee will go take this one again. Lee, his first from the far side there. Chance to swing this one in a little more towards a danger area for the righty, and here it comes from Lee. And towards the middle. Mansell gets there first again, but once again just not quite able to put it towards goal, falling back a little bit that time. But encouraging last stretch of play here from the Cascades as they start to put the pressure up a little bit. Vikes will turn back and reset with the center back, Moody. Will play it to the outside where Cornwell now has a chance to move it forward. Through the middle they go. Looking for Larson in the middle, finds him there, and Larson moves it forward. They'll have to regroup once again as the Cascades clog up those spaces in the middle. Captain Moody looking over the top, and that ball just way too far in the end. Throw here deep in an interesting spot for the Cascades. Look for a second like he might try a long throw, but opts for the short option, and the Cascades are able to work at least out of their final third there, where the Vikes will reset back on their own half. Cornwell forward. Down the line, it's Ritter West. Move to space looking for that return feed, but the Cascades right in on him. And losing the ball there was Evan Larson as the Cascades put the pressure on him, and Malin a little shaken up after that exchange, but to his feet and back in the play. The Vikes forward now here as Achindia gets it back on his foot, looks to the outside. Chance here now for Ritter West to get something towards the box, takes a deflection, but thankfully for the Cascades, the last bounce off Sadu heads towards the top of the 18 and not the way of Calks there. Vikes looking to reverse the last few minutes of play. The Cascades started to take control a little bit. Now the Vikes looking to answer with a little bit of possession of their own. Can they get anything into a dangerous opportunity for a chance? To the outside, Ritter West looked to play it quickly, but Szymanski, able to easily take that one over. Now, Roland Mansell will have to be quick with that to make sure, and elects to play it to the back line where the Cascades can reset. Just over 10 minutes left in this first half. 0-0 still the score. Both teams with a couple opportunities. Cascades with the better of those chances against a very good UVIC side here today at home. Cascades, a great season so far. 5 wins here at home this season. Very comfortable home side, and the Vikes, a great season. Nothing to complain about too much, but they are a little better at home than they are on the road. Their only loss coming on the road, and a few ties on the road as well. And this time Beecroft
Yeah, UVic definitely one of those teams you don't want to play at their home field. We got the good luck this year. Got to play them at Thunderfest. That was definitely a challenging one. We came out with a tie, but definitely not a fun place to go to. That's for sure.
No, that looked like an electric atmosphere, that game. Must have been fun to play in front of that big of a crowd, trying to play spoiler, even though it didn't go quite to plan.
Yeah, they had a packed stadium, and they didn't like us being there. That's for
No.
sure. So
Yeah. Coming forward here now, a chance to work one through. The ball played down the line, but good job there once again by Annie Ogby. First we're seeing of him here at home this season, and I'm sure it's no surprise to you guys watching the pace he's showing out there already. Sadu looking to play one over the top, finds Mansell there. Chested down well by him, and now looking to play one down the line. He has a man there, but ball just runs a little too far in the end, and the keeper not taking any chances there. Plays that one well out of play for the throw.
I don't blame him for that one. Joel's a pretty quick guy. We all know it. I think he runs the fastest 40 on the team, so goalie made the right decision there.
Okay. Yeah, we're seeing those youngsters on the left side, what I'm sure you guys have seen in training all year. A lot of speed. And now coming in towards goal, Malin just unable to get past that last defender and has his opportunity blocked. Gill calm under pressure there, plays it to the outside. Chance now to switch the field and creates a little bit of space for them on this near side. Working back now as Gill and Malin do well to retreat, and Malin gets in there for the steal. And
looks like Aiden Thompson's going to be checking in here.
Yeah, he'll give Rico Suga a chance to sub here. What's the scouting report on 29?
Aiden's a beast, man. There's not much else to say about him. He loves the gym. He's probably one of the strongest guys on the team for sure. So I'm expecting to see a lot of work rate from out there. He's also very quick. So hopefully he can get in there, cause some problems to the back line.
And he'll be right in the mix here right away as he tries to poke that one free, gets some help from Beecroft on the backside, and just not quite able to fish that one out this time as the Vikes reset towards their own half. And wind really starting to pick up here from Abbotsford as the conditions definitely aren't getting any better. Good battle there. One, and the Cascades move forward. Puts one in at the feet of Malin. Malin looking to deliver one towards the box. Good ball in, and the substitute fresh on the game, Aiden Thompson, just out of his reach on the back post there. Just about an opportunity to make an impact early. And it went all the way through, all the way out the back side there for a throw. Missed everyone, and that's where the Vikes will take over here. Chested down there. And Szymanski gets there first. To the outside here now. The Vikes will have lots of space to move it forward. Lee comes over and cuts off that space, and well done by everyone on the right side of the defense there to come back and tripping over his own feet there a little bit. The forward coming forward, Henry Ritter West. Loses footing a little on this wet turf and will concede right there as along with that wind, here comes the rain. Really starting to come down now as hard as it has all day. And right in front of us here, you could see the player with the hand on his back getting a little aggressive on the shove there was Ollie Cameron. Szymanski now will wait for some guys to get forward. Plays it in deep right towards the middle, and Mansell and Thompson in the area, but unable to connect with either. Good burst down the line here now as just losing it on that far sideline was Mateus Achadina. And so it will stay right there for a throw. Beecroft now. I don't know, what do you think, Adrian? On a day like this, absolutely pouring, you glad you're not playing, or are you even colder sitting here on the sidelines?
Yeah, I can't be too upset about not playing today, I'm not going to lie. Personally, I do enjoy playing in the rain, but the wind and the rain combination, never a fun one. Never a fun one. I'm actually pretty warm down here, so I got a lot of layers on, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, thankfully in the booth here, well, not really a booth here like we usually have at Rotary Stadium, just a tent, but
it'll do today.
It'll do today. A couple laptops getting a little bit of water here, but we'll make and do. Just a couple minutes left till halftime here as neither team able to get anything on the scoreboard just quite yet. See if either team in these final minutes can really grab the momentum heading into halftime as the Vikes chance to move things forward now. Looking for the quick little 1-2, but space closed off quickly, and once again getting a foot in to defend there. Gill towards the middle. Decent ball in there towards Thompson, and trying one from far out there, but nothing doing for Bangura as he misses high and wide. Vikes on it back in the middle of the field here as they work things forward. Quick little reset to find some space, and they'll switch the field to work it back. In the middle of the field here now. Cameron looking for some help. He finds it on the backside. The Cascades just not giving them anything in the middle of the field here. Trying to move it forward. Once again, they'll have to retreat, and now they try one over the top, but nothing doing there.
Yeah, great team effort this half for sure. We've stayed very compact in the middle, made it hard for UVIC to play through. I don't think it doesn't look like they want to be out there right now in this weather, so we're making it difficult for them. It's nice to see that.
Well, you're absolutely right. Looking for one over the top here now. Didn't quite have the power on that when he wanted to, and it will be easy to deal with for Calx on the end. Calx rolls it out to Szymanski. Over the top he goes, and jumping in well there was Cornwell. But can't make anything happen with the change of possession. Right at the 45 here, and nothing for additional time, as that will be how the first half ends. So 0-0 after 45, and strong first half from the Cascades, dictating most of the play, but unable to get that finishing goal. Both sides will be content to go to the half at 0 as the wind and the rain pick up here. We'll take a quick break for halftime here. Adrian Consiglio, thanks so much for joining me on the broadcast here, man. Appreciate your insight and commentary. Absolutely natural up here.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. It was a blast. I think we're gonna get another player out here today. I think it's gonna be star striker Matteo Brazina. It's gonna have a second half going here.
We'll see, man. We'll see what kind of pulls we can string to get that stud on here, but we'll be back in 15 after halftime break here for second half action from Abbotsford.
Mark and the gardener Christine let me know that they were going to be taking down some cedars, that some cedars had reached the end of their life, and both recognized the importance of the cedar tree to local Stalo people. And so they said, you know, what should we do? We said, well, you know, transformation is a part of life. The cedar continues to give even after it's not growing there anymore. If they've lived their life and they've got another purpose, then we should honor that. And so one of the ways that we can do that is to carve and to leave a lasting legacy, to leave something where the tree had grown.
My traditional name is UVIC, and I'm here with a good heart and a good mind. It's my turn, it's my time, it's my calling. I'm up to bat now to pass on what my elders taught me. Now it's my turn to teach the next generation of what I was taught. As soon as I signed the contract and I was going to come and start work, COVID hit. But I thought, well, why don't I'll just make the carvings at my house, and then when I'm done, I'll bring them here and I'll put them on the trees. And they said, well, that works. Do whatever you can. So that's what I did. Come on, baby, you're home. I actually didn't have a clue what I was going to make. And then one day it just clicked. I thought, well, there's a raven and an eagle right there.
Rocky and I talked a lot about what we do at the university and the students that come here and what happens to them. Some students come for 6 weeks, 5 years, some of them are here for 7 years. They transform their lives. They change who they are and where they're going and what they're going to do. And so that's a part of what Rocky wanted to capture in the carvings. He wanted to watch over the students, but also to demonstrate how beautiful transformation can be and that you grow into your own. And in doing this, there's a bigger vision in indigenizing our academy and recognizing Indigenous ways of knowing and Indigenous ways of looking after each other. So we look after all things.
There's totally tons of similarities there with the eagles and the ravens, the children here getting an education, and the eagles and the ravens teaching. Almost 30 years now they've been teaching me, and they're still teaching me, so what better place to have eagles and ravens is to where children come to better themselves.
Having this as prominent features of our campus reminds all of us that we're in Sathtamuk, we're in the sacred territory of the Stalo people, and that has a long history, 13,000 years the Stalo people have been here, and that we'll be here for a long time to come. Reconciliation really simply means that we're going to improve the relationships between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. And so if these carvings do that for people when they see them and they think about these things, then they're doing their work.
Welcome back in, folks. Second half action here from Matsqui Recreation Center in Abbotsford. Rain stopping a little bit here as we reached halftime, but still a wet and windy afternoon here from Abbotsford. Change of the venue here today to get off the grass. The turf's been a little wild for the teams here today, but under control for the most part. Both teams still looking for that first goal here today, as both teams would love to end the regular season on a high note. Both playoff bound, coming in the next couple weeks, and a good test for both sides here, as two of the top three teams here in the Canada West Pacific Division, as the Vikes will get an early opportunity here to put one forward, and Jackson Kelks rolls that up, and it looks like in the first half they're crediting him with one official save, so by our count he needs two more for the tie of the record for saves and in a career, and three will set that record all on his own. Mark Village, the man he's trying to catch, a local legend here from the Cascades past, and we'll see the defense playing a little too good in front of him to even give him a chance to make saves in that first half. We'll see if the Vikes can turn the pressure up a little and put something on him. Big thank you to Adrian Consiglio joining us in that first half, and now we got a new guest in the booth here for the second half. Nobody other than league leading scorer, goals, assists, not a big deal in the Canada West here, Matteo Brzezina. Thanks for hopping in with us for a few minutes, man.
No worries. It's great to be here.
So, getting a well-deserved rest here today. I'm sure you're glad you don't have to be out there in the pouring rain here today, but that last game goal and assist officially gave you the solo single season record here for the Cascades, points in a season. What's that mean to you, man, to get that record?
It means so much, because I think I was saying it before to Jordy. It's a testament to the players before on the program, so it's I'm just lucky to get it. Just happy to play for the program right now.
For sure, and a number of assists, so it doesn't go without the boys putting them home on the back end as well.
Absolutely, they're doing me huge favors, huge favors.
But you did them some huge favors too. Lots of tap-ins you're delivering out there. Boys got to be happy about that. But it's got to be a little bit different having to sit out here and watch the boys here today. Got to be a little bit anxious.
No, honestly, not anxious at all.
No?
No.
Enjoying the break?
I trust them.
Yeah? Okay,
I trust
okay,
these
good.
boys to get the job done. They're playing fantastic, in my opinion, for the first half, and I think they will continue the second half.
Yeah, we're seeing some faces that we've seen throughout the season, and some new faces as well, getting some big minutes here late in the season, which is testament to you guys putting yourselves in a great position here going into playoffs, so you can afford yourselves a little bit of a break here on the final game day. Tugwell looking to play something forward, a good little passing sequence there, but the final link up not quite there, as Cascades will have to retreat, and controlled in the middle there by the Vikes. To the back end now, as Cascades just sitting back and allowing the Vikes to play with it on the back line here as they take their shape and pass it around, but no trouble here for the Cascades, as finally Tugwell will move it forward. Tugwell now looking to play something a little deeper. Beecroft closing in. Gets just past him. A good little sequence there. And Beecroft with a hard shoulder there. He thought he did so illegally. He definitely didn't extend his arm, but maybe a little bit of a hockey-style body check there, as Beecroft, a physical player in his own right. Definitely seems to have been a theme for the squad this year, yourself and all the other guys. A lot more physical game and not really backing away from really any challenges. You guys have been right in the mix every game against every team in the physical mix.
Yeah, I think that's become a staple of the program, to really get stuck in and make teams really not fear, but almost really not want to come up against us and not want to come into challenges.
Absolutely. So Kelks here now. We'll see if they put something on goal and give Kelks a opportunity to get his hands on it. He sets up the four-man wall in front of him, gives the directions, and now Here comes the free kick opportunity. They elect to pass it to the side, a little ball over the top, and nothing doing there. And to the outside here now, and Mansell doesn't like the call, thinks the Vikes forward there went to ground a little easy. So does Tom Lowndes on the sideline there. But it will result in another free kick opportunity here now as the Vikes off to a little more steady start than they got off to in the first half. Man comes short for another option here, and now they'll both stand over top of it. Who's going to take this one? It does come from the left. He's swinging out towards that back post and headed back towards the middle, but nobody there on the link-up play as able to clear there, no problem. And they'll play it all the way back to the keeper where they regroup here, and now Verk will get a touch to it, lay it off for Archie Tugwell, who switches it across now, and finally they see an option to try and play one deep. A decent ball in, but Cokes outside of his 18 to get the chest in there. And that one cleared right into the announcer's booth here. Now, if we were keeping track of the saves in the booth here, I think he would have already got the record already, but I don't know if they'll give him that one. Coming out of his...
I'm doing whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I'm doing whatever I can to get this guy the record.
Getting the referee's ear here, the scorekeeper's ear, and now an opportunity here to come forward. Thompson in towards the box, and not able to get it past the man there, and the Vike side is fired up as that ball looked like it might have bounced off of the arm of Mansell coming forward there, but the Cascades catch a break, and the opportunity leads them to a corner. The referee saying he's heard enough from the Vikes players arguing there. Too late to change the call now, unfortunately for them. And Dylan Lee going to have an opportunity for a corner here. Set pieces were looking fairly solid in that first half as a couple of decent opportunities. Szymanski got his head to one. Roland Mansell on the end of another. Just not quite able to put it on target. We'll see if they can with the opportunity here. And the referee will stop it here as throughout these corners since the first half, a lot of jostling in towards that box with bodies everywhere in towards Jackson Cokes. Or pardon me, in towards the keeper on the other side is this time over the head of Szymanski and nothing to deal with for the keeper McConaughey in this time. So out for a throw here now as the Cascades unable to capitalize. We'll see if they can put the pressure on and force a steal here deep inside the Vikes third. Vikes trying to work out of trouble here. The Cascades looking to change the momentum of play. They led most of the play in that first half, but Vikes controlling play a little bit here in this second half. A good play, though, by Grenage Sadu retreating there. And now Mansell able to chest it down and grab that loose ball, plays it in towards the middle, and bodies colliding there. Another physical play. Cascades able to come away with it, and Beecroft takes the opportunity to slow things down a little bit. Szymanski elects to play that one short on the ground. Opportunity here now again to come forward. Annie Ogby plays it in towards the middle. Mansell couldn't find another pass after that, but chests this one down, and pretty good job there by Ollie Cameron to work out of trouble. Cameron with it back on his foot. Thought about that long play for a moment, had Verk streaking down this near sideline, but instead plays it off to Tugwell, and now he'll try the long ball. Right on the money to the far sideline, and the header right back to the middle. Puts the Vikes in a good position here. Turn to the outside, just able to get around Gill. Can he get something towards goal? Now back towards the middle, and bit of an errant pass there as he had all sorts of bodies in around the 18, but couldn't find anybody there. Tugwell with it on the backside. Vikes put one towards the box, and Szymanski there deals with it. Directs the chest a little bit, and Beecroft in it. His heels as the defender. All right, Mateo, so put on your coach's hat here for a minute. What are you seeing from the boys here so far in the second half?
I think it's been another strong start. We're using our pace and our directness really, really well, and I think with Nate coming on here, we're onto the field now. It's just another dog on the field that's going to run his butt off, and I think that will only play into our hands instead of theirs.
Yeah, what we've seen of Servo this year when he has gotten in the match is a real spark plug out there with his speed, and we're going to see it right off the hop here. Servo chasing that one down the line. He works around the defender. Pretty good job, though, by the captain there in the end. Alex Moody shielded him off, but yeah, you queued it up right there. Saw it instantly. Servo with the great wheels there. And now he's showing it again, retreating on that one, putting the pressure on a little bit on the backside, and forces them to switch the field. Riku Suga ready to check back into the game here as well. Another substitution here coming for the Cascades. Mansell, the one getting a break there as Servo came on, and now it looks like Joel Bangera will check out. Bangera and Mansell, great run from both of them getting a start here this afternoon. Both looking really solid out there, creating as the chances came, but nobody out here just able to find that final opportunity here yet. As now a good ball played over the top, but looked for a moment like might be an opportunity to run onto it for Aiden Thompson, just out of his reach in the end. These center backs for the Vikes not making it easy on the Cascades here, trying to run onto those long balls, and with the turf we're playing on here today, definitely a lot bigger bounces than the Cascades are used to from their natural home grass over at Rotary Stadium. Tugwell with a burst forward here over half. Now he looks for an option. Finds something there in the middle. Turning back is Evan Larson. Finds a man on the far side now. He'll get something towards goal, and nothing doing there, but a chance here now still as the ball's right in the mix, and now an opportunity from deep, and a fingertip to that for Jackson Kelks. Forces a corner and gets him one closer to that record, and had to step up big on that one. So, yeah, 2 saves now on the day for Jackson Kelks. Will definitely the stat we're watching closest here today as an opportunity for the Vikes to come forward now, and that one goes just wide. So, Kelks now just one more to tie Mark Village's record, 2 to pass. And a decent hit there from far out. Guys needed Jackson to step up with that stop. Good job there to work that one free by Szymanski, and now a layoff pass. Looking for Thompson up towards the top. They're unable to connect there, but good job to work out a pressure there. Good little touch by Annie Ogby, and now something down the line here. Servo able to race onto it. Servo now looking to work something in towards the box. Servo! And everybody on the field, in the stands, on the Cascade sideline, screaming for that handball. Tom Lowndes absolutely cannot believe it. But the referee in a decent position there thought he didn't see it, and the word from the official is saying that his arm was in a natural position, caught him up high by the shoulder. Certainly up for debate there, but nothing doing there as the Vikes get away with it. Was a handball on that side of the field. The Cascades got away with in the first half as well. Not as egregious, though, in the box. It was tough to tell from our angle whether or not it did, but the bench certainly thought so, and they'll have to play on. Dylan Lee with a good steal there. Lee plays it off to Beecroft, who slips a little bit, but works hard to win that ball back, and now has a defender all over his heels who retaliates after a good, clean battle from both sides. The player in white just not happy he lost the battle and retaliates a little bit there with a shove in the back. The referee telling them to calm down a little bit. He said that'll be the last time you get away with that. One more of those, and 11 will likely to be in the book. That's Mateus Achadina. He'll have to be careful out there now with the referee keeping a close eye on him. Lee in the middle. Good touch to control. And now Beecroft looks over the top. Ball falls in nicely for Thompson. Thompson has an option behind him there. Uses him. And now can he work something in towards the box? He did get the opportunity, but unfortunately able to swallow it up there was the keeper, McConaughey. Sure hands on that save. Sadu keeps it in. Good play there down the line, and now Beecroft with possession. The Cascades go long there. Beautiful long ball by Szymanski on the ground. Now Malin, a chance to get something in towards the box. Little step over. Great move to get around. A little bit of a fake. Now he gets the opportunity to put it in towards the box, but blocked there by the defender. Malin, though, right back on top of it. Good little turn to get himself back in a good spot, but doesn't get the touch off the defender in the end, out for a goal kick. Cascade starting to take over the momentum a little bit here in this second half, as we're just over 15 minutes gone in half number 2. All right, around the hour mark in this one, and still nothing doing between the two sides. Vikes came out flying to start the second half, controlling the pace a little bit, but Cascades with the momentum, I'd say, back on their side here now. Archie Tugwell thought about the long option for a moment. The new substitute there on the near sideline. Zaharia wanted it, but never got the pass. They'll work it down the far sideline now, and here they switch it back. Tugwell. Now we'll go to Ziara. He plays one down the line. Now a chance to get across in, and great slide there going to ground to stop that one was Annie Ogby. Good battle there, won by Suga, and he plays a great ball forward. Servo runs onto it. Man right on his back. Servo with a touch to the outside and gets a little too handsy trying to recover back to that one. He had a good effort there, but 4 Vikes all around him. He was all alone. Couldn't quite make it happen there. Slowing it down a little bit here now as fast-paced action here in this second half. And this one too high to deal with for Zaharia. Annie Ogby on the throw. Battles here down the near sideline as Malin battles for position. The throw comes in towards him. Good battle back and forth. Neither team able to come away with it just yet as the physicality ups a little bit here on this near sideline. Intensity picking up as the game comes towards an end. Both teams getting into form here for the playoffs, and that intensity definitely picking up as we get closer down the second half here. Possession now for the Vikes as they switch the field here. And a good job there to play it out, Tugwell. Switching the field here, the Vikes as back and forth, and finally the loose ball grabbed by Servo. Finds it up to Mayland, who has a man at his feet there, and the referee giving a little bit of a look there to number 11 there, Achidina, as he already gave him a little bit of a warning earlier. Nothing too much in that foul, though, as will be a free kick here. Sadu into the wind going this way, tries to play the long ball, and Servo got a little too handsy in the referee's eyes there on the loose ball, trying to get to that one. Cascade sitting back a little bit, taking their shape as they wait for the attack here, the Vikes, and here they do come, and good recovery there, but the offside flag did come up anyways. So we still got Mateo in the booth here with us. We've seen a lot of shifting around and positionally for you guys here in this second half and throughout the game. We're talking to Adrian in that first half about how you guys have a lot of versatile guys who can play a lot of positions. We've seen that even from yourself this year, as Suga tries from distance there. A little ambitious as he goes high and over, but yeah, with yourself as well, is there a position that you're most comfortable playing, or you find yourself pretty comfortable around different positions around the field out there?
Relatively, I'm okay playing a wider up top, but I think up top's where I've made my home this year. Where I've wanted to stay, and yeah, that's something you guys pride yourself on a little bit, though, because you do have a lot of those kind of guys who are comfortable, whether it's out of necessity or just a game plan that day, of guys who can shift all over the pitch. It's a huge advantage. It's definitely something we do pride ourselves on for sure, because it leaves us with players that can play their positions. Means subs are much easier, and lots of guys can do the jobs if there's injuries or anything at all during the season. And we've used it this year to our advantage with injuries and suspensions, and it's so useful, and you can tell this season.
100%. And an opportunity to get one in towards the box here, but the ball from Mayland falls into the keeper's arms there, as not quite able to get anything going there. So what do you think the guys will have to do here to try and beat this back line for the Vikes? Had the opportunities here, but this back line, as we know, is so good all throughout this season and throughout the last few years. They're tough to beat. What do you think the guys will have to do to try and get one past them here?
Yeah, the Vic back line is very, very good. So I'd say from what I've seen so far, it's about taking advantage of our opportunities and really using some of our creativity that we have in our wide areas as well as up top, as because, with that shot go, with the creativity we have, anything's possible, but looking a little bit more in behind because they do play a higher line, as well as getting our wide guys involved, running the channels, stuff like that.
And they're big, hey? They got a big back line.
Yeah, they are massive.
Everybody in the booth here holding our breath every time the Vikes get a shot opportunity here, just praying they put it on goal with a chance for Kelks to make a save. That one, unfortunately, high and wide, as 25 minutes gone now in this second half. 20 to go here in regular time as the offside flag comes up there once again, just off. Malin, a chance to work forward here now. He plays it down the line. And the second pass, just a little too far. Not quite on the same page as Servo there was Annie Ogby. Annie Ogby's looked awesome down his left back position here in this one. Chance for all the spectators and fans, broadcasters, everything watching, but I'm sure it's nothing new for you having watched him in training all year.
Oh yeah, he's been fantastic this game. Seriously, it's been a joy watching him today. He's been fantastic. Never any doubts.
Never. And once again, that shot sailing wide is trying from distance there once again was Cameron. He's shown that he's definitely not afraid to try from anywhere. A couple from distance here. He's the one that Kelks made the save on earlier off the crossbar, forcing the corner, and he's tried again a couple times since. That one well high and wide, and now the ball right back towards his area as him and Malin will battle. Able to come away with it was Cameron, and plays it back to Tugwell, who will work it back as they switch across the field. Through the middle now, and good job by Sadu to jump that one. Servo to ground there, his feet tangled up with him and the defender as they go back and forth through the middle, the center backs, as the Cascades sit back there. Finally, a ball does come over the top, and Annie Ogby will have to work hard to get over to that one first, and the cross did come in. Unfortunately for the Vikes, they couldn't find a white jersey on the other end. This one's still in and cleared right off the line by the defenders, and Szymanski gets a chest to it now, still up for grabs, and the Vikes able to put one home. That ball just bounced around forever inside the 18, and unable to get that final clearing touch. They had opportunities and cleared it off the line a couple times. Szymanski with his chest the last time, and just unable to get any power on the clearance as this wet turf today just has that ball bouncing around like crazy. That bounced off about 3 different guys before it finally laid on the foot of Jag Zaharia. The substitute just a few minutes ago makes an impact in this one and has the first goal of the game. So now the Cascades, how do they respond? First time a team will have to battle back in this one as strong, confident finish off the foot of Zaharia there. Once it finally did land on his foot, didn't give Kelks much of a chance on that one. And now the Vikes right back on the attack. Trying one from distance here, and well high there. And so, tough sequence there for the Cascades, but the silver lining was in that mess. Kelks did make one big stop with the save. It was tough to tell from here if a defender cleared it off the line or if he did get a foot to it. We got confirmation he did indeed make a foot save in there. So now tied with Mark Village for the all-time saves record in Cascades history. Huge moment for number 25. I'm sure he would have liked it to be in a little different situation, not in a mad scramble that saw his team go down one, but congratulations either way, and we'll see if he's able to grab that solo record here as this one goes along. Corner opportunity here now as Dylan Lee stands over top of this one. Do the Cascades have an answer here now, down one late in this game? Good ball delivered in right into the mix. Szymanski coming in hot from the backside. Sadu! You bet! Cascades answer right away. Gurnage Sadu, first time hit on the loose ball, and we've got a tie game. Huge celebration on the sidelines for the guys. And the boys got to be fired up seeing the center back come in and smash one home.
I've never celebrated so much. Oh, yeah, love it, love it.
That was a great hit from Gurnage Sadu, the big center back. Both big center backs getting in the mix on that one. Those guys have been huge all year, getting in the mix on those set pieces, creating havoc inside the box. And what a response from this Cascades side. That's exactly the kind of football you want to be playing headed into playoffs, find themselves against a little bit of adversity, and what an answer. I think that's natural, the celebration there. You find yourself when you're not in the mix and can't really affect the outcome of the game, you're rooting even harder for the guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I loved it. Screaming myself on that one.
Good thing you're muted there. You might have blown out the mic. So Gurnage Sadu gets on the board here, and 1-1 is where we stand, just over the 30-minute mark in this second half as we close out in this regular season finale. Servo, good ball played forward to Suga. Suga, chance to get in, step over and gets it to his left and made the keeper work a little bit. Didn't quite get the pace on the shot he wanted, but a good stretch here from the Cascades after scoring, putting the pressure right back on. And now a weird hop there after the deflection caused a little bit of trouble. And so now the Fikes work it forward as the clouds disperse and the sun starts to shine a little bit, as rain's still falling a little bit, but nice to see the sun shining here in the second half, as not too much left in the regular season finale here. Calcs out the back end here. Well, chance here now to come forward and off the bar. Rebound, Servo scores! What a finish! Servo on the loose ball slots it home, and the Cascades have the lead. And I've lost Matteo Brazina for the moment as he left the headset behind and sprinted to the corner to go celebrate with the guys. These Cascades are fired up for Servo. What a celebration on the Cascades sideline. So fired up for their guy with the finish there. Nathan Servo with his first on the year. That'll be his first Canada West goal. What a moment for the first-year player getting a big opportunity here in the regular season finale. Kevin Malin coming over to the scorer's booth here, making sure he gets the assist. So what a turn of events here now. The Cascades concede, had their backs against the wall, and within just a matter of minutes, they scored a tie. They scored to take the lead, and find themselves up one here late in the regular season finale. Ball played long over the top, and that one well over. No chance for Calks to get a touch there, but Calks now collects the ball and gets ready to send one out. Plays it deep down there. Good battle here, and now a step back there, but unable to get free. As Dom. It's done. Yeah. Good switch. All right, the boys are back in the booth after catching their breath, after sprinting down the sidelines to go join the boys in the cell. You can see what that meant to the sidelines. See a guy working his butt off out here today in a expanded role. Nate Servo getting that first Canada West goal. That's got to mean a lot to the guys, eh?
Yeah, Nate has been one of those guys day in and day out. We come to every practice, every day working. We're working hard, man. He wants to earn a spot, and wow, I had no better feeling seeing him score tonight, especially on senior night. You can see the bench cleared. Even the guys from the stands are coming down to celebrate with him. So just a great feeling for the team.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now in towards the box. Can they get to it? The UVIC player throwing himself at that one. Unable to get anything towards goal, though. So Kevin Malin with the assist on that last one. Up to double-digit points on the season for himself as well. What a season for the second-year international player who's really stepped up and been a huge impact on this side. And there he is right in the mix there, able to poke it free from the back. And in comes the recent substitute, Hajdecky, to take it over. Can he find any space here? No, worked off it in a battle there. Down the wing here now. Chance to work it towards the middle, just out of the reach of Malin there in the middle. The Vikes have one last counter punch here as we're nearing the last 5 almost of this second half in the regular season finale. Great effort here from the Cascades so far today. What an answer to claw back after conceding first, and now can they hold on here at home today against a strong UVIC side, looking to give them only their second loss of the season. And this one in towards goal, chance to get a header to it, but defender gets there first. Ball still up for grabs, and this time the referee all over that handball. And so now with 5 goals conceded on the season by UVIC, this UFV side has 3 of them. Credit to my statistician here, Matteo Brazina, for that stat. As Malin checks out of this match, and a big applause from the guys on the sideline after another great effort from number 11 leading the charge out here today. Chested down there by Sadu, and a chance here from distance, and there's Jackson Cokes with the save, and the sideline erupts. That is a new Cascades program record for saves in a career. Congratulations to the fifth-year senior Jackson Cokes. Unbelievable job by him all season, and a heck of a career as a Cascade. Now takes over Mark Village for solo first all-time in the saves category.
Yeah, I definitely got to thank number 14 for that one, giving Jack with that other shot to make a save.
And the yellow card here produced as a high challenge there, leading with the cleat there, no doubt, from Ollie Cameron, as shaken up here, needing a little assistance. Well, we wanted to stay away from the convo, so just so we didn't jinx it till he had it, but maybe a couple words, Adrian, now on just what Jackson Cokes means to this program now that he's got the most saves of all time in Cascades history.
You know, Jacko on this team has had great experience for us. He's been through a lot, made a few Final Fours, and he just deserved it, man. Everybody on the team wanted him to win. We knew going into the season that we had a top 3 goal in this league, no question asked for sure. So everyone's gonna be so proud of him, and he earned this one today for sure.
And boys are hoping that it's in a winning effort here as well today, as they've stormed back in the second half to take the lead, as now only about 5 minutes or so to go in this one, as thankfully looks like Beecroft will be okay to continue in this one. The Vikes calling there for Beecroft to leave the field, but the fourth official here notifying them that since a yellow card was produced, that's not the case. Beecroft has the opportunity to stay in the match on that hard foul, and looks like he'll be no worse for wear, able to continue to battle it out in this one, and you know he wants to stay out there and battle with the guys till the end of the 90 here. Chipped over the top and out the back line, corner kick. Cokes lines up for the goal kick here as down the line here now. Great wheels once again, as he's shown all day by Annie Ogby. He's taken to the ground, though, calling for it, but no foul given, thankfully, for the Cascades, the top of the box. Fumbled a little bit. Now an opportunity, though, to go forward, and what a save on the line by Gurnage Sadu. Would have had Cokes beat if Sadu wasn't on the line to clear it. Ballsy as can be, putting his head on the line, throwing himself in the way of that one. What a stop from the center back. A goal scored and now a goal saved.
Wow, just total mayhem here at the end of the game. Great goal line clearance by Gunner. He's just been all over the place tonight, man.
And not only, that was a strong shot coming in too. You gotta be willing to throw your body in the line. Throws his head right in the way of that one. What a stop by Sadu Cokes. Doesn't get the save on that one, but he'll be fired up. His center back was there to help him out as the Cascades look to hold on for just a few more minutes here now. Through the legs of the defender, coming forward. Advantage played as the ball's played out the side, and advantage not given there as the Vikes had the opportunity to move forward and just lost control. So the fourth official confirms here 5 minutes added here in the second half to finish us off. So 5 minutes here remaining in this one. The Cascades looking to hold on a 2-1 lead here at the moment after battling back late in this second half with a couple of quick ones. Chance for the Vikes here now. Just a couple of minutes left to try and salvage a point here. Dealt with though by Szymanski, and now Dylan Lee will clear it out of harm's way. And Tugwell took that one cleanly, said the official. Chance from distance here now, and Kauk's all over it, watches it out the backside. Taken down there as the Vikes will win a free kick opportunity, and they'll put the pressure on here and try and move forward quickly before the Cascades can set here. They'll send all their bodies forward. Tugwell looking to put something in the mix here. Only a couple minutes left to try and salvage a point. This one in a dangerous spot. Szymanski gets up there first, but still in a dangerous area. They'll have to be careful on the clearance here. Bodies flying everywhere. Header after header, finally able to clear. And played to the corner where Annie Ogby will have a chance to finally get it out of harm's way. Tugwell takes it down on the chest, looking to work it back forward. And good deflection there. It ends up in a dangerous spot still, though. Sadu has to get up and be sure with the header. And now no foul call on the high kick, but will be out for a throw. Not much left in this one. A little bit of confusion here between the referee and the side official on what exactly the call was there. It looks like they're debating whether it went out of play or whether or not there will be a foul called, and indeed there will be a foul and a yellow card produced to Annie Ogby for the high boot there. Okay, apologies there. Foul wasn't on Annie Ogby for the high boot there. They let that one go, and a foul for arguing on the no call goes the side of UVIC. And so on the throw, they work it towards the middle, and Kauk's gets up there first, and he's taken out in the process as well. Not only the save, but a free kick one to waste away a little bit of this clock here as the time ticks away. Not much left in this one. Kauk's will wait for the green jerseys to clear up the field, and only about a minute or so to go here in extra time. Cascades looking to keep things down here. UVIC looking to press up the field quickly. In towards the box. Kauk's gets there first, and good communication calling off Szymanski there to avoid any disaster. This ball off for grabs here. And Suga comes in hot. Referee lets him play on. Ball up the sideline. And stole in there. Lee plays it forward now. Cascades retreat now as the Vikes back on possession. Sadu steps up. Calling for a foul there, but he doesn't get it. He'll get back to his feet and have to get back in the play as the Vikes push it back upfield. Bodies flying everywhere again, and this time they do get the foul call. A push in the back of Thompson sends him to the ground and gives the Cascades an opportunity to waste a couple more seconds away. So the referee looks like he'll be ready to blow the whistle, and he does indeed. The Cascades' final regular season game of the year ended in perfect fashion. Tom Lowndes gets the ice bath as the Cascades are playoff bound, and what a game it was to send them off to the playoffs. Not only the win, but the way they won it, battling back after conceding late against one of the best teams in the country this year. UVIC, only one loss on the season. Now they have two. Cascades played them great all year, and it was a historic day as well for the Cascades. Not only the saves record that we talked about in Cascades history, but that now is officially the best season points-wise in Cascades history in the Canada West era. A great finish to a tremendous season for this Cascades men's side. They'll be headed east next weekend for playoff action, and we'll hope to see them for a couple more games this year. Thank you all so much for tuning in with us this season. For myself, Dom Valley, and my usual partner, Brett Lubkusi, you couldn't make it this game. Thanks so much to a couple of the players for filling in, Adrian Consiglio and Matteo Brzezina, the the new Cascades season points all-time leader. And what a way to cap off this Cascades home season. Great job by the fellas. Everybody's fired up, and a great celebration all around for the home side. That will do it today from Abbotsford. Thanks so much, and see you for playoff action on Canada West TV next weekend.